Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Edmonton Vegan Outreach. I'm here at the Lilydale factory once again, and we have a couple activists here tonight to have another vigil and hopefully change some minds. I brought some signs with me, so I have some of my old signs, the one that I usually use. Could you go vegan today? Become vegan in 2020. And I brought another sign too. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. So I've brought you can't eat animals and love them too. Change my mind. Kind of similar to what Earthling Ed and Joey Carbstrong do on their channels. And on the opposite side, a little bit more tougher question there. So if you're not vegan, you're supporting animal abuse, and prove me wrong. So we'll see how the night goes, and we'll see if anybody stops to talk, and then hopefully have some good conversations to bring to you. He just gave me the finger, so nice. Hi, how's it going, sir? So we're just out here kind of raising awareness about what's going on inside that building. You know what's going on in there?
Was it the Lilydale plant?
It's the Lilydale, yeah, hatchery. That's where they process all of the animals and kill them, and yeah, and it's just the horrific conditions, right? I mean, yeah, we're just saying, you know, first of all, people don't know where their meat comes from. Second of all, should they be eating it all together? You know? Yeah.
So you're a vegetarian then?
I'm vegan, and everybody here is vegan as well, the people across the street.
Oh, so what are you guys going to do with that? What are you saying?
So I got a question on here, or I got a statement on here. I'm just wondering what you think about it. So it says you can't eat animals and love them too.
Right.
So what are your thoughts on that statement?
Well, isn't there some, like, is everything an animal then? Like,
Sorry, I'm just going to come a little closer, not too close, but just enough to hear you there.
everything an animal then, in that sense?
So including us, we're animals, but we're talking about all animals. Cows, chicken, fish, pigs, you know, sheep, everything. We're saying you can't, if you eat them, how you loving them?
Right. Well,
How you showing respect to them, right?
no, I'm sure you can respect them, and the thing is, I can't really comment on that to be a hypocrite because I'm not a vegan.
Yeah.
You know, to in all fairness, I do eat vegan diet, but I'm not a
Okay.
vegan person. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% vegan, but well, I totally believe if you guys are there are ways that you can eat and sustain your body with what it needs without eating like meat, then it's beautiful. It's wonderful. Right?
Yeah. What is your definition of vegan?
I think it's people that eat more like plant-based protein and like they don't eat dairy. I think vegans don't eat anything from an animal.
That's right, yeah. So diet is half of it. The second half of it is all being vegan means is it says you're not going to exploit animals in any which way, in any way whatsoever. So that includes not using leather, you know, like an animal product, right? It includes not, you know, going to the zoo and exploiting animals, right? So it's everything. It's how we treat animals and their purpose in this world. Veganism is also about diet as well. So, but that's only half the equation, right? So we're just saying that if we wouldn't put our dogs through something and put them into factories and have them killed by the thousands, the millions, why do we do it to pigs? They also want to live too, right?
Oh, I agree, man.
Yeah.
I think people look at consumption and they probably just to make money.
Well, it is. Yeah, it's money, right? That's what it comes down to. What would be the hardest part about you going vegan today? Like right after this conversation?
I think just to find the source. Like I'm sure I think I can do it. I used to be a vegetarian for like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. And what made you go vegetarian?
I just a cleaner, like, you know, just an alternative source of eating and trying to be a little more, just trying it out and just hopefully it was more cleansing and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have a cell phone on you?
Yeah.
If I give you a YouTube video to watch,
Yeah.
would you humor me and take a look at it?
Oh, like is it a long video?
It's an hour-long speech.
Oh, like you want me to watch? You want to watch me
No, not right now. No. Like when you go home or whenever you have some spare time.
Right, okay.
I'm gonna type in. I type into YouTube the best speech you will ever hear
Okay.
by Gary Yourofsky.
The best speech you'll ever hear by Gary Yourofsky.
Should be a bald-headed guy and it looks like in a classroom.
Yeah.
Watch that video. I watched that 5 years ago, and after watching it, everything kind of clicked and it made sense, and I went vegan. So watch it. Just tell me what you think. Well, watch it and then give yourself an honest thought and say, do I really have a choice not to be vegan? Because, I mean, like, if I were put in the position of a pig or a sheep or a cow,
Oh, no, I feel
would I want to be on the slaughtering line?
yeah.
Would you?
No, of course not.
So why would we do it to someone else that doesn't want it, right?
Oh, absolutely. No, I feel you guys. That's how long is it a protest for?
We're doing this thing tonight. We do it every probably once or twice a month, and it goes for about 3 hours. So we'll be going till 11 o'clock tonight.
Once or twice a month?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So you guys are all safe and secure out here while you do your protesting in front of this place? They don't kind of like...
We've never had anybody come up and all violent and stuff like that. Like we're peaceful people. Like we're not trying to cause any problems with the people, and we're not blocking any entrances or anything like that. Like we're just here to talk and have conversations, man, just like we're doing right now. So.
Oh, no, you guys kind of caught me off guard because I'm
Oh, yeah.
kind of heading home here, and then I seen you. I'm like, I was wondering what you were doing, and then
Yeah.
because it was hard to see. It's dark now, right?
Yeah.
And then I seen them across the other people and the girls there, and then I seen the peace sign. I'm like, oh, maybe like I thought it might be good to kind of pay attention to, just see what's going on in the neighborhood, you know?
Do you live nearby?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, honestly, on having a slaughterhouse like where you live?
Well, I really try not to overly put too much thought because they were
Yeah.
kind of here before I was. And
Yeah.
I'm sure this was you gotta keep in mind, like, this is generations of, like, mankind. They've always been slaughtering. Here for you guys, and I support you guys.
And just to comment on what you were saying about like how we've been doing for thousands of years,
Yeah.
we've done a lot of things for thousands of years that, you know, when we look back in history, we're like, oh, we probably shouldn't have did that. Like murder, for instance.
Right.
We've been murdering people for thousands and millions of years.
That's right.
Does it mean we should keep on doing it just because we've done it?
No, of course not. No,
You know?
we change your ways and, better ourselves and
Yeah.
be more peaceful people and
Yeah.
like I think a lot of it too is just people lack of knowledge or perhaps they're neglectful or they're just they're passive on it and there's a lot of stuff going on in the world and a lot of uncertainty, especially this time right now. We're saying.
Well, the coronavirus, and do you know where it comes from, right?
Well, I don't know. Does anyone really know, or is it just me? Right?
So the science is pointing towards it coming from what's called a wet market in China,
Yeah.
which is basically where they sell just animals. Just you'll have bats in this cage, you'll have dogs in this cage, you'll have pigs in this cage,
Yeah,
and then
But what you're saying right now, where's it getting back? You're just saying something the media said to you. Like it's a propaganda media that's been fed.
Well, it's being reported across multiple agencies, so it's not just one specific agency I'm referencing.
Of course, but
Lots.
they all network and work and build together.
Oh, okay.
Like, what's to say that if it was even that's a cause, or if it's a man-made thing? Like,
Well, and that's the thing is like I'm just going off of what I'm being told
Yeah.
by the media. If there's evidence that comes out that says it was made in a lab or something else like that, then I'll take back what I said and I'll say, you know what, hey man, like I was wrong. But what they're saying right now, it was made in a wet market, right?
No, I hear that.
And that's where a lot of different things have come back, because like the Spanish flu, like 100 years ago, right? That also came from China. That came from a wet market, like not a wet market, but it came from just the farms and stuff over there, right? And then it migrated and killed millions of people. So like how do you think we can provide, or if 70% or 75% of all diseases are zoonotic, they come from animals? Do you think we should be eating animals and interfering with them and mixing them up and stuff? Like,
I don't think so. If one person might not seem like a lot, but when it comes to millions of people, like that 1 million is growing growth, and if less people are eating meat, then less demand, and less animals left.
yep.
Slaughter, it helps. It's an economy we all live in where. I don't know, it's a big world out here, so there's big demand for it, and these guys are not here because they enjoy to kill. It creates jobs. People know, people don't do things because they want to. Sometimes just we all have to, right?
I'm sure the people in there don't want to be doing that job.
That's what I mean.
You know, like, I mean, they probably would rather be doing something else.
Of course.
So why don't we help generate that industry for them? How about we start making more vegan jobs, you know, like more organic farming, right? You know?
Sure. So are you guys doing that?
I would love to, like, I'm not a farmer, like, but, you know, but I think we're pushing for it. We're pushing for a plant-based food system.
That's awesome.
And the more voices that we add to our team saying the exact same message, government's finally going to start to listen to us.
Yeah.
If we're the majority, then the minority over here gets pushed out of the way.
Well, that's good, man. No power to you guys. Like I said, I do support you guys, and we're here with the community. This can be altered, and you know, if you can help the community and they can help these guys to realize that there are alternatives and there are, you know, and better ways to sustain ourselves in a healthier way, then, you know, it's a win-win situation for sure.
Yep.
No, great job.
I won't hold you up here, but if you decide to make the switch, if that speech there speaks to you and you say, you know what, I've got to go vegan, vegan22.com.
Vegan22.com.
They'll show you the way how to do it, how to properly eat and stuff.
Vegan, so that's on the YouTube thing as well?
It's just a website afterwards. Yeah, you can just, it's completely free and everything like that. It's a challenge. Vegan22.com, and then you just go to that website, and they'll show you. They'll hook you up with a mentor and teach you how to eat.
Great.
It's worldwide. So.
That's cool. I appreciate it, man. Really do.
Yeah. What's your name?
Michael.
My name's Adam.
Adam.
It's nice to meet you, Michael.
You too, brother.
Okay.
It,
you stay safe tonight. Okay.
You too, guys.
No, it's just like you guys trying to shove your opinions down other people's throats.
But you're shoving a knife into an animal's throat, sir.
I'm just